Hello and welcome back to another mailbag episode. Been a while, but we got some mail, so we're gonna jump right into it. We got some exciting stuff to get to, so we'll just get and some big boxes that are gonna have a lot of stuff, I think. So we're just gonna jump right in. First up, we have a gift from Rampy470. What do you get when a formerly brilliant comic writer / artist directs a film based off one of the most iconic newspaper comic superheroes ever? A film so bad that even Amazon buries it in the search results. And the film is The Spirit.
Oh, God.
This is, who played The Spirit? I can't remember now. Gabrielle Macht. It also has Eva Mendes and Sarah Paulson in it.
And Samuel L. Jackson.
And Scarlett Johansson.
What a weird cast to have for this.
Yeah, I've heard this is not good, but I have not seen it, and I know nothing about it. But The Spirit.
I know it's like noir.
Yeah, it's playing very much in the Sin City style. I think is kind of like what they're going for. But yeah, we'll check it out. I know nothing about The Spirit.
Spirit, we're two of a kind, you and me.
Shut up and bleed.
Or do you want to read?
I think I'm somewhat. I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it.
Do you want? It's up to you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Kyle and Brian, hey guys, love the channel and watch all the time. Keep up the great work. First and foremost, I know you prefer to receive DVD in this box open, laid flat format, so hopefully I adhere to that correctly. Second, this is one of my all-time favorite bad films. I rented this on VHS in the early 2000s and estimated 5 to 10 times from my local video store. If you're looking for a low-budget romp with washed-up stars from Twin Peaks, Baywatch, and Karate Kid fighting a bioengineered giant snake weapon, you're in luck. It's endlessly quotable, ridiculous, and deliciously early 2000s cheese, including the most absurd professional baseball player exiled from America backstory you could possibly conceive. The payoff from the XMLB pitcher story is exactly what you think it would be.
Oh my God! So it's Python 2?
Yes.
Russians have like an experimental device that blows up and radiates a snake or something like that, and then it goes on a murder rampage.
Fantastic. This is from Eric the Barbaric from San Francisco.
Oh God! Well, thank you, Eric.
They're coming.
P.S. A question you are probably asking is, what about Python 1? I declare Python 1 unequivocally bad. It's boring, slightly better financed, which works against it, and its 99-minute runtime feels punishing.
It gets 2 things up. That's the...
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Well, thank you, Eric the Barbaric.
I'm going to go for this one.
Go for that one. I'm going to open this box while you're working on that.
This one, I'm pretty sure I know who this is from. Because it is addressed to Kevin Cigarette. And the only person who would even... oh, God. It's look who that's addressed to.
Kevin Cigarette, bad, or bad, and bad. P.O. Box, our P.O. Box. From Penny Dreadful, Ogden, Utah. Is this a note?
Oh, it is. D&D stamps.
D&D stamps.
Nice. Thank you, Penny.
There's a little postcard here that is... oh, that's pretty. Wow. There's like a little...
Venus flytrap?
Venus flytrap.
What's it open to?
Here you go. You've got to read this because I don't know what any of that means.
Cigar, knock it off.
These are inside jokes.
This is my EverQuest character, Cigar. And it is a bunch of 1s, 0s, 3s, 4s, and whatnot. And it's me bashing my keyboard. That's all the macros that I have for like my spells and stuff.
There you go.
So thank you, Penny. That is awesome. Dude, this is a pretty crazy like Venus flytrap.
Yeah, no, it's super cool.
That's awesome.
It's like the card itself it's hard to tell, but it's a really cool like.
The second thing I saw Penny, and I knew he lived in Ogden, and I was like, I know who this is.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm gonna open this one now, which has a sweet little unicorn on the box, and is very pretty packaging with unicorns galore. Oh, it's from a company.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Are they paying for their spot, basically?
I don't know. Smack some unicorns with us. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kyle. We love your channel and we appreciate you opening fan mail, but of course you're mostly getting movies, but even you might sometimes feel like playing a card game. Hence, we thought it appropriate to send you one of 20 exclusive prototypes of our game, Smack. Over the past 20 years, we've been playing our own card game with a modified Uno deck, adding rules and making modifications with each game, and sometimes up to 15 friends. 2 years ago, we decided to create our own deck, add unicorns, dice, horns, a very talented graphic artist, and Smack was born. It's an action-packed board game or card game with unicorns, weapons, and dice battles. Especially fun to play with groups of friends or family. It's available in a bloody or kid-friendly edition. We are launching on Kickstarter on July 11th, so they're up right now. Oops, oh boy, a little late on that one. Hopefully, sorry we opened things late. Hope you enjoyed playing the game. Free to reach out if you have any questions. So it is.
Hopefully
Smack.
it's still going.
Yeah, hopefully the Kickstarter's still going. We got a unicorn horn, Kyle.
Nice. Nice.
And then we got the game. It's the prototype game. We'll have to. Obviously, I'm not gonna. Here, I'm gonna open it and show you some of the art so that maybe if you can get a feel for like kind of what we're going with. Here's the rule book. We got some little unicorns doing stuff, and then yeah, these are the unicorn cards. We got little. I assume they all do different things. To me, I'm getting the vibes of something like a exploding kittens maybe kind of game potentially. I don't know, but that's Smack, the unicorn card game. Go check it out if it's still up on Kickstarter. And if not, I'm sure there's some other place you can find it. Smack, S-M-A-K, with an umlaut over the A.
This is not your usual game. The stakes attract people from all walks of life. Most people break when the stakes get too high. Most people can't handle all the unicorns.
Unicorn! It's merciless. It's brutal. Fortunes change hands, cards change hands, hands change hands with the drop of a unicorn. Oh! But there's always a way out.
Smack.
A smack dice battle. Roll, roll. Unicorns! Then the game is over as fast as it began. And the loser gets the horn. 5 rounds decides the fate of the night, but beware! This game is highly addictive! Are you ready to get smacked?
So there you go. Thank you for sending that along. We will check that out, and I love a good little card game, so I will take that to our next game night.
Very awesome.
All right, and then last before
This one.
what is this?
This was Jesper.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that last.
Okay.
All right, let's get to these boxes first.
Gotcha.
Let me see if this has any instructions.
Oh
about
God,
what
an
you're
EP
supposed to-
Hori.
It's an EP Hori. They're both EP Hori. We have 2 boxes.
What does that say on the top?
EP Howry, not Hori. Howry. It just says box larger than I thought, or larger than I needed. I thought I needed more space. I don't know if it matters which one of these I open first. I'm just gonna go with this one.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pull stuff out and hand it to Kyle because it's too big to sit on the table. It block the whole view.
EP Hori is probably close to 40% of our inventory. All right, EP Hori. Hey, how about this? It turns out I have little to say this time. I'm sure there'll be more with later packages. I did include notes, obviously. I guess I should do. All I should. I can't see. I'm illiterate. I'm an illiterate man. I'm 35 years old and I can't fucking read. All I should do is congratulate you guys on 200 episodes.
Thank you.
He's watching it now, which should give an idea on how long it's been sitting around.
Months.
And I don't know how long after the 200 episode release you'll be reading this letter.
Couple months.
But well done. I hope you are able to make and enjoy making more episodes. Of course we will.
you go.
This is always fun.
Yeah.
And that production doesn't ever feel like it's in the way of your career of your family and careers and whatnot. I don't know. I can't read.
No, you're good. This person doesn't feel like it's in the way of careers and family at this time goes on. Thank you both. Sincerely, EP Howry. Yeah, no, we're all good. Thank you. All right, couple notes. We have 4 action film fan favorites. I don't know what version of Kingdom Hearts is in this collection because the director's cut is famously very good, while the theatrical cut is considered not so good. He's giving us this though for In the Name of the King is what this is on here. We actually have all 3 of In the Name of the Kings on here, so that's what that's for.
Tonight we dress our wounds, bury our dead. Tomorrow we gouge evil from its shell.
Then we have Alibaba and the Gold Raiders. This movie wants you to remember 2 things above all others: Benig Zudio and Zaitun. I don't know. Also, the movie starts with a trailer. That's why none of that section makes sense. Anything that doesn't make sense after the trailer is caused by the movie being incredibly bad, including but not limited to handling elements from a fairy story without sufficient explanation.
Now, everyone wants a piece of it.
Yeah!
Alibaba and the Gold Raiders.
Then next we have The Master of Disguise.
Dana Carvey, everybody knows this one.
It is my sad duty to inform you both that I do not believe either of you is turtle enough for the Turtle Club.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
And then finally, Killer Bean Forever. I have it over here.
All right.
Here, you want to take that?
Yep.
Before you play this video game, watch the movie. Is that a video game?
Wait, what?
It says, before you play this video game, watch the movie that inspired it. Oh, maybe
It's
this
all
is the
in
movie.
German.
Yeah. Also, I should tell you, this is another time I'm being loose with the idea of a bad movie. Oh, it is bad in a way. It's not a so bad it's good movie. Instead, it's a bad idea executed in such a masterfully over-the-top and high-quality way that it punched through the quality barrier and became good. At least that's how I see it. See if you agree.
It looks like he's like a chicken nugget with guns.
Very strange.
There was a hit on the warehouse. Everyone is dead. It was done by a bean named Killer Bean.
And then hitting some other things we got in here. China Salesman, which is a Seagal film. Fire!
I actually streamed that for one of our
It's got Mike Tyson in it.
Yeah.
Wang Wang is Agent 00 in Your Height Only. Dragon Wars D-War, which I've heard of before. The Amazing Bulk, which is obviously a very famous good bad movie. Attack of the Killer Donuts, which is another one.
Let's do this!
And then you got a.
I've got a little piece of heaven with Kirk Cameron and Cloris Leachman.
Nice.
And this one is actually older. This one isn't one of his current ones. I think this one is from the 90s. Yeah, 91.
Now, Kirk Cameron's going to give them one unforgettable Christmas,
I'm your guardian angel. Say what?
making their dreams come true.
Now you're in heaven.
Where's the other African Americans?
We've got Chris Elliott, Cabin Boy. What?
Interesting.
Okay, I don't even know how to describe this. It looks, I don't know. You want to look at that one?
It's like a pirate adventure film with Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott.
So this is what you guys do for fun? Humiliate an imbecile?
Cabin Boy.
You couldn't be cuter. Hey, would you like to buy a monkey?
A film I've watched, Three Ninjas, High Moon at Mega Mountain, has, in addition to having Hulk Hogan, most of this takes place at an amusement park.
Hulk Hogan, Lonnie Anderson,
Jim Varney. 3 ninjas, high noon at Mega Mountain.
And one that gets a constant request, but it's way too obvious. Maybe we'll do it later.
Yeah,
Velocipaster.
Yeah. It is. That is a classic, intentionally bad film from everything I have heard.
A troubled priest.
How long has it been since your last confession?
Oh, it's been about 2 years. I do drugs, sell drugs, murder people.
That's always been the issue with the intentionally bad is, well, I mean, I'm sure people notice with something like Franklin Korea or Bo Yachty, like we love the earnest intent.
Yes, that's usually better.
Oh my God.
Here, read me first, which I will read, but it's literally like
they just recorded over this stuff. Is this a bomb? These are just what?
I'm just
oh my God.
Dozens and dozens of home VHS tapes. Curse of King Tut's Tomb.
We got a Steven Seagal film.
From Telehell. Hi once again, GBorBB. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if this box will be of any use to you without a fully functioning VCR.
Of course, I have a fully functioning VCR.
But at a recent yard sale, I came across a massive collection of DVD dubs onto VHS tapes. All of these tapes have excellent picture quality, and I have a feeling that the picture quality is just about the only good thing I can say about these movies. If you don't have a VCR, you can always use some of these titles as a reference points to get the DVDs. I digress. Did a cursory search of them on IMDb, and I happen to know that most of them are mid-2000s epics that have the budget of 2 Dixie cups with a string and score less than 5 out of 10 stars. In other words, exactly the kind of content you cover, including at least one movie starring Dean Cain, if you need a head start for the next Dean-cember. If you come across a movie that you already covered on the show or not to your standards, use the tapes to prop up a wobbly table or chair or something. Again, I hope at least one of these movies will be useful for you in the show. Keep up the good works. P.S. My apologies for the excessive amount of business cards for my podcast that I enclose. I just ordered new ones recently. I want to get rid of the old ones. If you know anybody in your area who might enjoy a podcast about bad, dumb TV shows while I burn in hell reviewing them, feel free to spread the word or just dump them. It's your call. Thanks again. Here, I'll show the business cards.
Oh my God.
Yep, that's a bunch of business cards. There you go. Telehell.
Telehell.
If it's not in Telehell, it's not worth a damn. Telehell podcast.
Nice.
So check that out. There's a QR code. Maybe you can scan it on your computer screen. I don't know.
Hey, there's the Dean-cember one.
Fantastic.
Oh God.
Thank you very much for all of these insane VHSs. We love a good homemade VHS.
They will you dry? What the hell?
We also have Norbit.
Read that.
They will you dry. Probably like they will suck you dry, maybe, because it says leeches on there.
Yeah.
So my guess is they will suck you dry, or something along those lines.
I'll be interested to see the Steven Seagal one in here.
Yeah, but that is a lot of VHSs. Thank you, Telehell, for sending us all those. We will add them to our shelves if we have room.
Shark
hopefully.
Zone.
I think we have room. But yeah.
Curse of King Tut. There it is. The Steven Seagal film is Today You Die.
There you go.
I'm gonna blow your twin's dick off.
No, Hammer. Have you ever thought about anger management?
Yes, sir, I have, but this works better.
And then our last package, Kyle. Oh, they are separate here.
Yeah.
Let me split this and I'll give you... I imagine they're probably the same, maybe, but like 2 versions, you know, like double copies. Yeah, to Kyle.
Yay!
So this last one, we knew this was coming for a while. I've been very excited about. Dear Brian and Kyle, just wanted to let you know how much I love your show. So much of that so that I wait for episodes to pile up so I can binge them. One at a time is never enough. So happy to see the show moving along and getting well into triple digits. You both have a true winner on your hands with GBorBB. It's an oasis in the desert of YouTube, and with the direction movies are going, it will never run out of content. I also wanted to thank you for the episode where you highlighted my work. It meant a lot to me. Well, you're going to get another one here.
Yeah.
As for myself, my wife and I have started a publishing company called My Force Work. This is from Jesper, by the way, for our fans who know who that is. Our first project is a series of coloring books based on the commissions and paintings on the back of artist proofs we have done over the years. We have several planned, and the first 2 are already available on Amazon, which is actually more of a pain to set up than we had imagined, but now it's done. My wife is doing all the line work by hand, and I'm in charge of cover design and naming. Eventually, we want to branch into children's books and maybe illustrated fiction. I'm sending you each a copy of the first 2 books. I'm sorry for the covers being ever so slightly warped, but when you open them, you will understand why. I hope you really like them. If there's ever anything I can do for you, please feel free to ask. Some kind of collaboration in the future sounds really fun. Kyle, we might have to make that happen. Yes, for my force, 710. Yeah, they sent this in July. P.S. I would love to see you cover Dr. Caligari from 1989.
I've heard that one's a wild recreation.
Every so often, there comes a movie so sick, so twisted, so incredibly insane, the critics shout,
Oscar calling, Oscar calling.
Naughty, naughty, naughty!
Unending torment.
Meet Dr. Caligari.
So what we get is My Force Work, which I believe is his
yes, that's the company he said.
The design of this coloring book, first off, is the design of the Magic the Gathering cards.
So for people who don't know, yes, for My Force, a lot of the art you see, so this painting back here, and there's more around the studio that you can't see. Jesper sent us that art. He was one of the original art directors.
Yeah, he was the original art director for Magic the Gathering. Worked with Richard Garfield to kind of get it off the ground moving. So like he was the guy who I'm assuming he would give the okay for artists' work to be used. Kind of. So I imagine they would have an idea for a card, and he would be looking around for what best matched that. That's why the one behind you, I think that is... I'm pretty sure that was like one of the early little Leviathans. So it's like a creature that can only attack if islands are on the field because it needs the whole thing. Goblin King, which is another one on the wall somewhere, is one of his more famous works. This here on the left of the thing, that is one of the early Atogs. And boy, Atog decks were mean back in the day. I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, and I am geeking out right now. Jesper, you were part of my childhood, man. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
He did a custom painting on the inside of these. Look at.
Oh my god.
This is fantastic.
I'm gonna cry.
So the reason, be careful when the reason he said the cover was he said sorry about the warped cover, but you'll see why. So carefully open the front cover of that, and there's a little note. He wrote us a little. He wrote each of us a little note, and then painted a little.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry. No, I love this, man. To Kyle, thank you so much for all the support you have shown me over the years. I really appreciate it, my Jesper. And I got a werewolf.
Look at that. I also got the similar note, but he also says, I love your podcast as well. And then I got this one is like some Kraken coming up out of the ocean.
God, this is
and this is cool. Painted on the inside.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be painted onto the inside of the book cover here, along with that note. And then
Jesper, Julie, you two are absolute treasures.
Thank you so
much.
And we'll show a little bit here. This is like the coloring book, just some of the images that you can color in these coloring books that they're producing. Super
Oh, there
cool
we go.
artwork.
Goblin King, baby.
Yeah.
Goblin King.
It looks like, I think it's this stuff on the back. Yeah, so this back here shows you like all of the images that are in the coloring book.
Yep, and you got the Atog. Oh, man, this stuff is so cool.
Fantastications and Fanfare, first edition book. The Art of Jesper and Julie Spoops My Force. So there you go. That is, yes, Julie and Jesper working on this. And then we've got our volume 2
Love your
here.
show. It never fails to put me in a good mood. Keep gaming.
Yep, same thing, or similar note. And then another little custom painting, which this one, mine is some little like demons in a like
got like
something, I don't know.
Like possessed well, like I don't even know how to start. They're like little totems like out in the middle of a field.
Yeah, this one's like they're like ruins, and then there's like little goblin-y demon guys over like a burning background field thing. It's super fucking cool.
It's so great.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Jesper. And everybody go check out My Force Works.
Yep, they have,
which is the name up here. I'm assuming there's a website. Let me see if I can find that note again. They're on Amazon, they said.
I love on the back they have no AI, and it says created with human talent.
There you go, yeah. So yeah, here you go. You can contact at myforce.work@gmail.com. There's also, but yeah, I imagine, they said they're on Amazon, so I imagine you can go to Amazon and search My Force Works, MYRFORS Works, It looks like these are $25 for these coloring books.
Some additional prints.
Yes.
Cards here.
Got the same.
Got Elemental. Nice little fire elemental.
Yep.
Orc Army.
Yep.
You got Fish.
Yep.
Which has a nice little angler. And then the Dragon Spirit.
Yeah. And it's signed on one side by Jesper, on the other side by
Julie.
Spoops, which is, I believe, Julie.
Yep.
So.
Awesome.
So cool.
So cool.
Thank you so much for all of this. Again, it's always super just blown away to have, something like to get something like this. Now, all the stuff we get is great, but like little custom artwork like this from somebody it's just stunning.
Well, even more, I mean, personally, even more so from somebody that had an influence in my childhood growing up.
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. So thank you. Everybody go check out My Force Works and look for his stuff. And Jesper, we will be in touch because I don't know what it could be, but I think we'll have to discuss. But there could be a fun collab of like good, bad, or bad characters like drawn in the style of like Jesper My Force. You know what I mean? That could be really neat. So we'll see. Maybe there's something we can come up with to do some sort of collaboration. But that would be fantastic. Anything else, Kyle?
I love how he has power and toughness on these things too.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Super cool.
I'm still.
I know. It's like super cool. Well, thank you everybody for all your stuff, and obviously not just Jesper. All the tapes, all the videos, everything we always get. It's so much fun. The card game Smack. Go check out Smack SMAK. And yeah, that's it. It'll be a while before we have another mail episode because mail slowed down to a good amount where it takes at least a few months before we build up enough to have another mail episode. But that's gonna do it for this one. See you back for another mail episode at some point.
Yeah, at some point. So thank you all again.
Bye.